Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Now Jouer Cosmetics released their spring summer collection for this year and I picked up their eyeshadow palette. Now we are here to talk about, swatch and review this palette right here. Now this is what the box looks like. It has like, I don't know what this pattern is, maybe petals? I'm not sure. And the name of the palette is right here at the bottom. It's called Springtime in Paris Matte and Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette. Now this is made in the USA and this is not tested on animals, but this is not vegan because I do see carmine in the list of ingredients, and it says it has 12 eyeshadows in total. Yeah, that's it, I guess. That is information here in the box, and it also has a list of ingredients here. Now let's look at the actual palette. Oh, where is it? This is what the actual palette looks like. Now I paid $40 for this. As the description in the box says, there are 12 eyeshadows. It does come with a mirror. Now there are 12 eyeshadows and this is what it looks like. Now I paid $40 for this and I bought mine at Beautylish. Now Jouer is available in quite a few retailers, I think Nordstrom carries Jouer and Dermstore as well. I'm not entirely sure about Dermstore, but and also Beautylish carries it, but this new spring summer collection is only available at Beautylish and jouercosmetics.com. So I picked up mine on Beautylish because the service is incredible at Beautylish, so that's why I picked mine up there. And yeah, price is $40, and the amount of product that you get here is, net weight in total is 16.8 grams. That's 0.59 ounce in total. So 0.59 ounce by 12 gives you 0.049 ounce of product. You can probably round it up to 0.05 ounce per pan, and that's definitely a pretty good amount of product, guys. Now this is what the palette looks like. Now the first time I saw the palette, it looks more like fall winter collection rather than a spring summer collection, but it doesn't bother me at all. As long as the shades are good and they perform well, it doesn't really bother me as to what shades I wear in summer or spring or winter or autumn. It doesn't really matter. So okay, let's get into the swatches, and as I swatch, I'll let you guys know how each shade performed. Now there are 12 shades in total, and out of which there is only one satin shade. This purple shade is a satin shade, and there are 4 metallic shades. That is the pinky cranberry, the blue, and then the reddish burgundy shade, and what else is, and the gold shade, and the very pale gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 metallic shades, and you have one satin shade, and the rest, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you have 6 matte shades. So yeah, that is a breakdown of the finishes in the eyeshadow palette. Now let's get into swatches. I think let's start from the top. I'm holding it upside down so it looks like bottom. Now this is a very dark, cool toned, some lighting, you guys, very dark, cool toned mauve shade. The pigmentation is incredible on this shade. I did not have to like go in and touch up. I didn't have to build it up. All I did was to just apply a little bit in this outer corner, and I just moved the brush to the inner corner, just did one sweeping motion at the curvature of my eyelid, and the pigment beautifully spread beautifully from here to here, and I was really shocked as to how beautiful and how pigmented and how high quality this shade is. Stunning and beautiful color. Next is this a little bit lighter mauve shade, and that is a matte shade as well. In this shade the purple really comes through, and this as you can see is very it's a lighter version of it, and the pigmentation on this matte shade is also very, very good. Now I don't think there are, oh yeah, the names, there are names, and at the back of the palette you do have the name. So this is called aubergine, and this is mauve. This is mauve and this is aubergine. And what's the next shade? This is petal. Let's see petal. Petal is this. It says in Beautylicious website they describe this as a ballet pink. If you ask me, it just looks like a cream shade, and on my skin tone it just looks white. And this is definitely pigmented as well. That is a matte shade. And next is Creme. Creme is technically not a matte shade, but I'm sorry, it's not technically not a metallic shade because it has a lot of sparkles in it. It's like a matte eyeshadow with a lot of sparkles, and it is also intensely pigmented. So those are the matte rose. Now this is rouge. Now rouge looks utterly delicious in the pan. It looks so foiled and so beautiful, and it is crazy pigmented, guys. I did not have to build up. I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation in the inner corner of my eyelids, both the eyes, and in spite of the hyperpigmentation, I did not have to build it up at all. It was smooth, it was beautiful. Pigmentation is intense, but strangely the finger swatch is so pigmented, as you can see, but when you apply it using a brush on your eyelids, it looks more like a satin shade. Now I do have like a two-toned look. I have a purple look on this eye, and like I have this particular shade on this eye. And do you see how it looks like a satin shade? I don't see any metallic or a shiny effect on the eyelids. So yeah, so there's that. But pigmentation wise and performance wise, it is very, very good. Now the blue shade is called Midnight. This is like a navy blue. Now this is a problem child. It's a metallic shade, and it did not I know the swatch looks good, but when you use a brush to apply it on your eyelid, it is the pigmentation is poor. You have to build it up, but this is not a buildable color. Even after building it up several times, it still appears sheer, and the finished look is not complete and polished and, you know, beautiful. It's still, I could still see my eyelids even after building it up several times. So that did not work out for me. So yeah, that's Midnight. That is a sheer shade, and that is a metallic shade. And I mean, the metallic aspect is very, very subtle. So yeah. And the next shade is Camel. This is Camel. Camel is like a brown shade, but not your typical brown shade. There's something different about it. There's a bit of orange, I think, orange or caramel brown shade. Yeah, that's it. So that this is a matte shade, and it is pretty pigmented. The swatch did not come out well, but it is a pretty pigmented shade. On the eyes, they performed very, very well. So yeah, that's Camel. Next shade, this gold shade, is a shimmer shade, and that is called True Gold. True Gold, once again, is a problem child, you guys. This is exactly, the quality of True Gold is exactly the same as Midnight, this blue shade. It's sheer, and even after building it up, it doesn't look complete, and it doesn't look you know, like how it appears in the pan. That is not how it looks. It looks sheer, and I don't like it. And then the final row is, this is Slate. Slate is a black shade. It's a matte shade. Now Slate is a little bit thin. The consistency is a little bit thin, but it does its job. It applies well. It is pigmented on the eyelid, and it blends well. Now since it is a black shade, you do have to put in a little bit of effort. And this is Amethyst. This is the only satin shade in the palette. Now on swatch, again, this does not look very impressive, but the pigmentation is very, very good. The quality is very, very good on the purple shade. You do not have to build it up at all. Even on my hyperpigmented area in my eyelid, I do not have to build it up at all. This is what I have here in my eyelid, and in my crease I have these two shades, aubergine and mauve. I have these two shades in the crease, and I have amethyst in the eyelid. This is what it looks like. Yeah. And then this is ash brown. This is like a blackened brown. It just looks like a black. I don't know why they put two shades that look literally the same on the eyelids, but you see, it just looks the same. So this, I wouldn't call this a problem child, but I did encounter a little bit of a problem in blending it out and making it look seamless. This is the shadow I have in the outer corner here. So I have this shade, this pinky cranberry shade, and this black brown shade, pinky cranberry in the eyelids, and black brown in the outer corner. Now I know this kind of looks toned down and muted because I did apply it like 1 in the afternoon, and right now it's like 8:30. But when I applied it for the first time freshly, it did look like this. This is how it looked. It kind of looked muted and kind of you know, like toned down kind of a thing. This is how it looked when I applied. So yeah, this is how muted these colors are. And then the final shade is cinnamon. Cinnamon is like a reddish burgundy shade, and this again, the quality is very, very similar to this cranberry shade. This reddish burgundy shade is exactly the same. It looks foiled, and the consistency is dense, and it on the finger swatches it looks foiled, but on the eyes it kind of looks like a satin shade. Very, very toned down metallic shades, but the pigmentation is very good. The quality is very good. I did not have to build it up at all. So yeah, you guys, that is like the mini review for each shade. Overall thoughts, I feel that I don't know, I had 1, 2 and 3. I have 3 problematic shades here, and then these 2 shades, I know if I even if I get creative, I don't know how I would use such pale shades on my skin tone. So 1, 2, 3, this blue and this gold, 4. Yeah, let's excuse this like black brown shade because you know, it is a dark color, and the issue that I faced was just I had to spend a lot of time blending, but once I blended it out, the finished look was good. So maybe we'll excuse that shade. So all in all, 1, 2, 3, 4 shades out of 12 I did not like, and I don't think, if I keep this palette, I don't think I will ever use these 4 shades out of them, but the rest I absolutely love. I would say there's nothing special about this palette, you guys, if you ask me, and this is $40. I don't know if I want to recommend this palette to anybody. I think it's just a matter of personal preference. If you like these shades, pick it up, and based on the review of each single shade, I think it's up to you to make your decision whether you want to spend $40 on this palette or not. So yeah, you guys, this is my review and swatch on the, what's it called, Springtime in Paris Matte and Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette. So I hope you guys found this video useful and informative, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it. And I think we touched on everything, where you can find it, and price, and performance, and packaging. This is, oh yeah, this is like a plastic packaging, and did I say it comes with a mirror? So yeah, and it's you can like you know, change the position of the mirror as you like, so I think that's a good thing as well. So yeah, besides this, it's just a normal plastic packaging. That's it, you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please like this video, and yeah, please subscribe. Bye.